it will be very much beneficial. Now I want to sort of talk to Brother Mohammed Yahya about inshallah, a little bit of a piece that inshallah you're going to perform for us live on the show. If you can just tell us what it's going to be about.
I'll do a very small piece. It's just a small verse from a track that I recently recorded called Wake Up.
Yeah.
And it's a track that features myself and another very talented MC called Yahya.
Oh, yes.
From a group called Mecca to Medina.
Yep. No, the bro, mashallah.
And this track was really like, Rakin said, you know, we were talking as well, and he was saying, look, we need to do a track to the youth and just telling them to wake up and see life for what it really is.
Please.
So it's just, I was just writing it from the perspective of my personal story. It goes like this. Bismillah. Wake up in the morning and I look to the sky. Regardless of the struggle, thank God I'm alive. I could have been 10 foot deep or banged up inside, but the truth is Allah done gave me a try, and I survived the war zone. Flew to Lisbon, raised in a vicious and racist system. Second-class citizen, that's what they called me. Stripped of my rights, but they never floored me. So I hold to my deen in a world full of sin, where pedophiles strike when controlled by the jinn. Little girls no longer want to get a degree, they rather copy Gaga on MTV. I see so much greed, indeed it cuts me, the way they deceive and lie to our kids. So I aim to reach and teach for my speech. How can I complain when not willing to teach?
Wow. Amazing, powerful words from Brother Mohammed Yahya. I think it's an excellent message for the young people out there, and the people who are watching. I hope you are enjoying this, because we have talented people in the studio, and I think I just can't sort of bear but ask myself, why are you not calling in? At least to answer the riddle, okay? You should call in, answer the riddle, which was there's 2 fathers and 2 sons, okay? They all go shopping, not shopping, fishing, and they catch 3 fishes, and yet they get 1 each. Are they like 1 1/3 each or something? Are they like half a human being or something? I don't know. But we have to answer this riddle, inshallah. So whoever knows the riddle, especially young people, please call in and answer that. So Brother Mohammed Yahya, amazing. I mean, the message is quite clear. I mean, you don't even need to sort of go into it any further. Now, obviously, you've released a few albums, not just one, is it? So you've released an album about Palestine as well, from what I can remember. Do you need to tell me a bit more about these 2 albums, or the amount of all the albums that you released? Like, what were they about, briefly?
Okay, so that Palestine album wasn't just myself, but I was basically, there's a hip-hop group called Blackstone who approached myself and a few other Muslim rappers in this country and said that they wanted to do a project where we created a whole album for Palestine through a big concert, and any money generated from ticket sales or sales of the album, we would pass it to Interpol and donate it to them, and the money will go directly to our brothers and sisters in Palestine. So it sounded like a positive idea, and I must admit, at the time I didn't know, I knew a little bit about what was going on in Palestine, but I didn't know specific things. So I was asked to write a piece called Janine, which dealt with Janine, and I didn't know nothing about Janine at the time. So I had to research a lot, and it was very painful to kind of come across the struggle of our brothers and sisters. And our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he told us that the ummah is like one body, and if one part of that body is feeling pain, then all of us should feel the same. So that is something that I think all of the brothers involved, we really understood what that meant, because sometimes we'd be researching, looking at the pictures, reading about the stories, and sometimes we'd just burst into tears because it was that touching. I remember once coming across a story about a mother who had to boil grass so that she could feed her children. And this is a message for all our brothers and sisters, especially the young ones. When your mom puts a plate of food and you complain you don't want curry, today you want, I don't know, you want Chinese or you want a pizza or whatever it is, you know, and there's people who are having to eat grass, boiled grass, so that they can survive. And we can't even grasp that. So, you know, coming across all of these stories and just the struggle, but the resistance of our brothers and sisters, it inspired me, you know, it really inspired me. And so alhamdulillah, that was one of the albums that we worked on. And recently released another CD, which is more of a compilation CD called Beyond Conflict. And it's a compilation of certain tracks that I've worked on. A few years back, I also released another album called Lovolution alongside another rapper called Iron Braids. And before that, we released a few mixtapes, but altogether, I've been featured on over 53 CDs, different releases.
53 CDs?
At least, yeah.
SubhanAllah, 53 CDs. So that's like quite a few tracks. I mean, that's over 50 tracks, 53 tracks, isn't it?
Yeah.
SubhanAllah, that's amazing. And obviously, I think it's no doubt that you are an inspiration for the people out there. I think brothers and sisters who are watching this show should definitely take something away from this show, because I think with these people here, I think it's turning out to be a really nice one. And obviously you said that you featured in a few tracks, and alongside that you've also featured in Islam Channel, MTV Blog, BBC, Channel 5, Swedish television and Mozambican television as well. Am I correct in saying that?
That's correct. That's
SubhanAllah.
correct.
So that's, SubhanAllah, again, Brother Mohammed Yahya, his music, his work is reaching out to a very, very large community of people. And alhamdulillah, that's great. We've got a caller on the line. Let's see what the caller wants to say. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Can you please turn down your TV volume? Or just turn it off? Wa alaikum assalam. Yes, brother, can you please just turn off your television or go to a different room?
Hello.
Hello, assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Can I want to speak to Brother Yahya?
Which one, the Sheikh or the poet?
The one who's recite the Quran.
Oh, mashallah, no problem, Brother Mohammed Yahya, please.
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Yeah, brother, I was going to ask you, like you recited from the young age, but how was it like for you?
As in, how was it like for him to learn? Or what is the question? If you could sort of rephrase the question, brother. I think the caller somehow got disconnected. But inshallah, his question will be answered when I ask Brother Yahya to give a piece of advice to the young people out there. We've got another caller on the line. Let's see who it is. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Yes, who am I speaking to?
Mahin Ehsan.
MashaAllah. And where are you calling from, sister?
Sorry?
Where are you calling from?
London.
Okay, MashaAllah. Excellent. What do you want to say?
First of all, I want to say, I'm listening to Mohammed Yahya, both are Yahya.
Yeah.
I'm listening to Yahya that he was just telling about grass. It really brought tears into my eyes. Like, we have so much food at home and we just throw so much food that we don't eat, and it's so painful to listen like people are like that in the world, that they are surviving on grass only.
Definitely. I think I felt the same way as well. I don't blame you, sister. Is there anything else you want to say, sister?
Yeah, I just want to say to him, just Jazakallah, and whatever he's doing, and he's like advising us as well what to do, and thanks. I want to say thanks to him, and I want to say salam to my other brother, Mohammed Yahya, who is Hafiz al-Quran.
MashaAllah.
And I just also want to give the answer of the riddle.
Oh, excellent. Well, you want to take everything, mashallah. Okay, yes, so the riddle is 2 fathers and 2 sons go fishing. Oh, they only catch 3 fishes, yet they all get 1 each. What is the answer, sister?
The answer is that they are the grandfather, father and son.
Okay, explain a bit more. So how is it 2 fathers and 2 sons?
The grandfather is the father of the young boy. And the other two are like A is a grandfather, B is father, and C is
grandson.
Grandson.
Okay, so basically what sister trying to say is basically, because you have 2 fathers.
B are the sons.
Yeah, you have the grandfather is the father of the father of the young boy.
Yeah.
And then obviously he's the father of the young boy himself. That's 2 fathers and 2 sons, because the father is the son of the grandson.
Okay.
Granddad, and the grandson is the son of the son. Okay. Anyway, inshallah, we're coming towards the end of the show, and we need to sort of wrap up really quickly. But I just want to say Jazakallah to you guys for coming. I really appreciate the fact that you came down all the way from different parts of London and shared this very important message with the viewers of Young Minds. And you yourself, all the people that are watching Young Minds, make sure you stay updated with the Facebook page if you are on Facebook. Also, all of these videos and shows will be on YouTube, so make sure you watch out and sort of keep updated. If you want to watch it, just a recap on the shows, or just watch it for enjoyment, inshallah, because we try to keep our shows as sort of humorous as possible, but at the same time conveying a message. Today's message overall, in a nutshell, would be that young people out there, you need to look up to people who motivate you, Muslim people who are doing their work in an Islamic field, like Brother Mohammed Yahya, the poet, and Brother Mohammed Yahya, who is a reciter of the Quran. They have gone through the same stages of life as you, and now they mashallah achieve something, a position in their life. So jazakallah for watching. Watch out for the next show. Next Tuesday, inshallah, we'll have another excellent guest, inshallah. So please be with us next show as well. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.